y'all. Welcome back to our special two-part series. She nervous. A special two-part series. We did our show tonight. We are sipping and tripping. If anybody don't know, this is Martell. I am Dana. Hello. We did our regular Wednesday night show already. We spilled some hot tea, and what we wanted to do in honor of Pride Month. This month is come out with another little mini series. Can you not? It is not that serious. We want to do another little mini series of coming out stories. And so before we have a couple guests lined up to come on the show, share their coming out stories. We get more as the day goes on. We get people coming on, say, "Oh, want to tell my story, And we got a few lined up. But what we thought we should do first was tell you all about us. So our last video, we did doing a three-part series tonight. This is video 3 of 3. Last video,
we've been doing videos.
We're filming, honey. The red light is on.
Take a good look.
Last video was my coming out story, so if you missed that, it'll be posted. Go check it out. If you missed tonight's episode of the regular Sippin' and Trippin' show, that's posted. Check it out. And right now, we're going to get into Mr. Martell's coming out story.
Hey.
So, yeah. And I want to say this. This story more is for you guys to get to know us. In a weird way, we were kind of a part of each other's coming out stories back in the day. We've known each other for a while, so I wanted this story. I'm going to be asking some questions, and Martell's going to be responding, and it's for y'all to get to know us. So some of the stuff I know, some of the stuff I don't know. There was some stuff about my story that he didn't know, and we gagged. So let's jump into it. Are you ready? Is she ready? She ready? You ready? Okay. First and foremost.
Ready. Okay, first of all, I'm going to let you guys know, I like to be in control of everything.
I'm very proud of her.
So right now, I'm not in control. I'm on the in control part. So this is a struggle. But guess what? We're going to press forward, okay?
We're going to press on.
Because if you want to be a great leader, you have to know how to be a what? A follower at one point. So let's go.
Point. Exactly.
At
Okay.
one point.
First up, when did you know you were gay? What was that first inkling you got?
Okay, so I don't want to see this no more.
You don't want to see it?
No, I don't want to see that no more.
Okay.
Okay. So, when did I know I was gay? 'Cause I don't care who's watching. All right, when did I know I was gay? I knew I was gay at a very young age. I want to say I knew it about 4th grade when Ricky Lake would come on. You see the men with their shirts off, Jerry Springer, to see the gay people. I'm like, oh my God, the gay people on TV.
Right.
Wow.
Right.
I remember I was a little child, and there was this person on TV. It was this tall man on TV. He wore wigs and stuff. My mom was like, oh, he's straight, he mess with women. She didn't have her facts, right? And she was like, oh, it's a man. His name is RuPaul. Mm-hmm. He had a show on VH1 back in the day. And I was just like, oh, interesting.
Legendary.
And I was just like, okay. And I was just looking like, well, I don't think I want to do that.
Right.
I ain't know no better. I don't know better. I don't think I want to do that. But, I knew then I was different. I knew I didn't like girls. I remember there was a girl, she was very butch. And she wanted me to kiss her. Oh, she's a whole stud now, honey.
Oh, wow.
And I was like,
that explains a lot.
I'm not going to kiss you. She's like, no, you're going to kiss me. You want some candy? Bitch, you know I like candy. And wherever my favorite candy was in, she was driving me with it. Because her mom, her auntie, one or two, they had a candy store.
Okay.
And so she's like, you want this candy, you're going to give me a kiss. So I was like, okay, well.
She sound real pushy for 4th grade.
She was older than me. She was like 5th grade.
Oh, wow.
She's upperclassman, okay?
Oh, wow.
And I was like, put the plastic bag, from the candy bag on your lips. And I kissed the bag. You never heard the story?
No.
And so I was telling her to put the bag.
You said you wasn't looking at that?
On her lips. I know. Put the bag on her lips, and I kissed her then.
Mm-hmm.
And, the bag right there,
right.
Whatever. Little kids. I don't think I did it. I hope I did it. But I think I did it for the candy. What you doing for the candy? It was probably like some fruities. Right. Oh my gosh. But
some penny candy.
But I knew then, I was like, this is not what I want. Mm-hmm. And there were several different things in my life that happened around that time that made things a little cloudy. Okay. I should say front of the day. But I knew then. And when I knew it, I remember on TV then.
Did you have any thoughts about that before those things happened, or?
I believe it was always there.
Okay.
But I always knew
Okay.
it was something I had to hold, I had to shield. And I remember there was a Matthew Shepard story that was coming on MTV really big.
Yeah.
And I knew that.
That was like 94?
I knew that, well, they were talking about it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And I knew that I was different. I knew that it wasn't the normal.
Right.
So I always knew that it had to be a secret. I had to be sequestered.
Yeah.
Within myself.
Yeah.
So I built up a wall, and I proceeded to try to emulate someone else.
Okay.
So I tried to blend in. I tried to fit in. I tried to be a different part of me.
Did you pick a specific person to model after?
Not necessarily people in real life.
Okay.
I watched a lot of TV.
Okay.
That's what I did back then. I watched a lot of TV, and I knew what boys did.
Right.
Now, so I knew I had to fit in. I knew how to fit in.
Yeah.
I knew how to blend.
Okay.
The thing was is that as long as I was quiet, I was okay.
Right.
Don't say too much.
Over my mouth.
Don't say too much. Don't do too much.
Right.
And you'll be all right.
Yeah. Lay low.
And I laid low. I blended in, and I was miserable.
Yeah.
I was very, very, very depressed child.
It takes a lot out of you to not be yourself.
It takes,
surprisingly.
and then when you're growing up, and you don't even know who you are yet.
Right.
Because nobody knows who they are yet. You don't know who you are yet, but you know.
You know who you are, ain't right.
But you know you can't be who you are.
Right.
So you have to shield and protect yourself, and you have to, like the kids, they make the jokes.
Right.
Oh, Martell's the gay.
Right.
And no, I'm not. But you are.
Yeah.
And they try you.
Mm.
And you can't fight everybody.
Right.
Girl, you're tired of fighting, honey. Can't fight everybody. And at some point, you just go into the shadows.
Right.
And I think around middle school-ish is when I went to the shadows. When I was just like, you know what?
Yeah.
Whatever. Let me blend in.
Yeah.
Let me fit in. Let me act like I like the girls. Hang around them. Tough.
Yeah.
And let's just blend in. Let's try to take as much heat off myself as possible.
Right.
Let me walk down the hallway and be invisible.
Right.
The days I could walk in the hallway and people not say nothing to me, those are good days.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, people tell me I was funny then. I was hilarious. I don't know how. Because I was so guarded.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to laugh too hard. I didn't want to smile too much. Oh, child.
But I feel like that comes as a byproduct of putting that wall up sometime is when you don't want the attention to be on yourself, you'll put it on somebody else in a joking way or teasing or whatever it is.
She was the best.
Right. Yeah.
She was the best.
Yeah.
I was comfortable living as this other person. I want to say I produced in my head.
Mm-hmm.
This other person of myself. Not necessarily straight. We're not gonna say. We're gonna say just quiet.
Yeah.
Into himself, very in his head.
Yeah.
I very much so produced myself and directed myself a lot.
Yeah.
You could see the wheels turning in my head to where the teachers, they thought, okay, what the hell is wrong with this boy?
Right.
Because I don't want to say the wrong thing. I want to do the wrong thing.
Right.
I want to walk slow so there's not a switch in my walk.
Right.
I want to maintain this level of masculinity to be accepted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes it's not even masculinity. You just want to be, like you said, invisible.
Yeah.
Like you don't want to put out anything.
Yeah, but if they are going to see you, you want them to see a masculine part of you.
Very true, yeah.
Yeah. That's what I did.
So, fast forward a little bit. When you
Let's go.
who was the first person you came out to or told something about or anything?
So that's what I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't know. I want to say my younger brother,
Which one?
Mark White.
Okay.
We and him have always been very, very, very close. We've been through a lot together. And I want to say he was the first person
Mm-hmm.
because I didn't really talk to anybody else. And at school, I came out to a couple friends.
Okay.
And like my homegirls,
Yeah.
they were cool.
Right.
I mean, there were girls that when I was graduating, they still didn't believe it, honey.
Mm-hmm.
They was like, "Oh, child, you're lying to me. You just don't want to." No, girl, I'm gay as fuck at that point. But yeah, I want to say my brother was one of the first ones. Then some of my girls at school, I believe, they knew secondary.
Okay.
Quick thing, I had a friend with his girl. I had a friend with this girl. We were really good friends.
Yeah.
She used to come to my house, stay all night. I was going to be at her house, stay all night.
Yeah.
We were good Judies. And I told her.
Mm-hmm.
And I was talking to someone in high school. And they were in the closet.
Talking to someone?
Oh, yeah, we were dating.
Okay.
Let y'all, we was dating, honey.
Oh, wow.
We was together.
Mm.
He was in the closet, so I played the role.
Right.
I told her, and she went and started writing him like love letters, trying to holler at him.
Oh, wow.
And she told him everything that me and her had talking about as friends. Me and her had been best friends for years at this point, and she went behind my back and like outed me to him. Like,
but didn't he already know?
Me and him were together,
right?
But he was in the closet. She went and started writing him love letters, and so he's looking like, why is Martell's friend? So he's like trying to play the role. He's telling me, what the fuck is going on? I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm asking her, and then so she says to my letter, like, yeah, Martell told me that you guys go out, y'all mess around, you gay, whatever the case may be, but I don't believe it. What's up? What's good?
Oh, wow.
So me and her ended up getting into a big scuffle, like not a fight, but a big argument.
Yeah. In
the hallway, but mind just as an argument, it's like not with so many words.
Right, like you arguing, but you can't.
It's
speak
like
on it.
It's like the weirdest argument because I'm like, bitch, you tried me. But I'm not saying what the meat and potato was.
Right.
I'm giving her A and I'm giving her Z, but nothing in between.
Yeah.
And she was just like coming at me. And I'm just like, wow. And yeah.
What was she saying?
She was like, he don't want you.
So she outed him.
Oh, she outed me. She never said his name. She was outed me because she didn't believe me. And so I would never forget, it was this boy I was in class, but he was like, they fighting over a dude. And I'm like, oh my God, people think oh my gosh. I was distraught. I was distraught. I was distraught. I was. I really was.
Secretly lived for it a little bit, though.
No. Me?
Yeah.
No, I did not.
No?
No, let me, hold on. Let me, hey Isabel. Hi Vanessa. Okay, let me tell you guys about myself. I'm the most confrontational person you ever meet. Which means I don't mind it. I would nut where I buck, okay? I don't.
She said I don't mind it.
But I don't look for it.
Right.
I don't want it.
Right.
I don't need it.
Right.
I try to get away from it.
Right.
But when I can, it is what it is.
Right.
This is one of those times to where I'm in the center of attention. I don't like the center of attention. All these eyes are on me.
Yeah.
I have managed to be invisible in the hallways and be myself in the classroom or in small groups. And I'm being exposed.
Right.
In this moment, so I'm shattered. I'm cracked. I'm just wow.
Yeah.
Because it was like, this is my homie.
So
my homegirl. We went to dances together.
What problems or what obstacles did that create at school for you then?
None.
No.
Because you know what? At school, people just really mind. They didn't really give a fuck.
Right.
I mean, I'll keep it real. Like I got hit on a lot in high school. I did. It is what it is. It didn't stop. Mm-hmm. What it did was that people.
Wait, you got hit on by girls or guys?
By guys. Yeah.
By guys?
Yeah.
Oh.
I didn't know what it was then. I was slow. Okay.
Right.
I didn't know. So after I was like, oh, that's what it was.
Yeah.
What it was that the obstacles were when I finally decided to come out and be my authentic self in high school. I had met a friend. He was gay. Mm-hmm. My best friend, honey. And he was just like, be yourself, be free. So I came out to my mama. Girl, this is what it is. In small words. I wrote a letter too. Mm-hmm. We had that in common.
The letters.
I was writing a letter like while I'm sitting in front of her face looking at her reaction. Like she's doing like work or something. And where had me and him had a conversation. And I'm trying to be like my authentic self, be me.
Yeah. And
I didn't know who me was.
Yeah.
So it was kind of hard to be me, you know who me is. Right. Because it was gay people at school and they were really, really gay. And I was like, no, I'm not that girl. And it was like people in the closet, like, no, I ain't like that. So the obstacle was that my friends that I had who knew I was gay,
Yeah.
no, who thought I was gay, it was cool when they thought it.
Mm-hmm.
But when they knew it,
It was different.
it was different.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
So, my homegirls, we were always cool.
Yeah.
But my male friends that I grew up with, hit the block with, you know, even family.
Yeah. Shit changed up.
Everything changed up.
Yeah.
Everything switched up. I was no longer the funny Martell, the cool Martell, that dude, because now it was like, he was kind of funny, but we don't kind of know. We still got hope for him.
Right.
Oh, he gay. Oh, ain't no hope for him.
Right.
Okay, well, we're going to keep our distance from him now.
Right.
And that's what they did. They kept their distance from me.
Yeah.
And they really showed me a lot of stuff. Because you go from hanging out with these people, them sitting at your house,
Yeah.
you guys being buddies,
Yeah.
kicking it, to they don't even speak to you when they see you.
Yeah. And I think it's true what you said about, especially in high school, when, especially guys, when they think it, they go, oh no, he just funny, blah, blah, blah. But then when it's actually true, they feel like they can't be seen too much with you.
And the gag was, I never hung out with guys I liked.
Oh, wow.
I'm not hanging out with no guy I like.
Yeah.
Show you how hard that would be? Hanging out with somebody you got a crush on?
Tell me
I'm not about to do that. I was not going to do that.
Yeah.
I wasn't that girl. If I liked you, I liked you from a distance. I didn't know your name.
Yeah.
That's how I was then, because to me the world was so different,
Yeah.
and I didn't know which way to look, so I'm just like, So yeah, that was a mess.
So when you finally told, let's say when you finally told your mom, your family, what made you do that?
Well, like I said, I had a gay friend. He was out. He was so liberated.
Yeah.
I admired the way he could walk down the hallways and just be him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, he caused a spectacle, and it was just like breathtaking to me. I was just like, oh my god, this guy can be his authentic self.
Yeah.
And I never forget my teacher at the time. She was reading a book, this little book, you guys may have heard of it, called Why Does a Cage Bird Sing by Maya Angelou.
Right.
And I felt like I was that bird,
Mm-hmm.
and I felt like I wanted to sing.
Right.
And I said, I want to be free.
I want to be free.
And I remember having that feeling of, I wanted to be free. I wanted to let loose and be me. I said, he walks down these hallways, he shimmy, he shakes, and he's, I want that.
So what changed after you came out?
Well, I told my mom, and, I told her, and I didn't really tell nobody else. Like, I was more free at school, and I was more accepted. My friend circle changed somewhat, not much. I had a lot of friends that I did have before I still had. And I didn't change per se at first because everything was so new.
Right.
I thought I was okay. I thought I was good. And then I remember a day I was asleep in my room. I used to come home like I felt like I had did some hard work, honey.
Right.
And I come home from school and go take a nap. I was taking a nap, and my father had came over to the house for whatever reason. I don't know, because he didn't live there. He harassed us. He came over to the house, and he was like, I heard something about you. It was so nasty, so disgusting. And I just hope it's a lie. And I'm just like, what? Like, my heart's racing.
Yeah.
What? And mind you, me and my father didn't have a relationship at all.
Yeah.
I'm 30 years old, and I think we've never had a relationship in 30 years.
Right.
Now we really don't have nothing. But at this moment, I never wanted to, like, even though I didn't like him then, I never wanted to disappoint him then. I gave him too much credit over my life.
Right.
Too much authority. So I was only so much I would do and say then, because I was very guarded. Like I said, I produced myself. So he goes. And he was like, I heard that you like boys. No, it's cracked. Baby, I was cracked. I want to say me and you were friends at this time.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck? Who told that motherfucking business, bitch? I'm beating your ass. I'm upset. I'm angry. And I'm the first time I go, no. That ain't true.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, are you sure? Yeah, I'm positive. It ain't true. So and y'all looking like, which one you lie? You don't like him, you don't respect him. Girl, I didn't lie. I told the truth. I like the men then, okay? He should have came a little bit better. He should have said, do you like men?
Then, like, at that point, like you said, you never really had a relationship with
I never had a relationship with him, but
I feel like
I didn't want him to look at me with those, like, okay, whether I liked him or not,
right.
he was my father in that moment. And I didn't want to disappoint for whatever reason. Still, he had disappointed me my whole life.
Right.
But for whatever reason, I'm still trying to be. I was trying to be this picture perfect kind of person,
Right.
not trying to disappoint.
Right.
So I'm just like, oh no. And he asked me. I said no. And years later, I mean, he found that it was true.
Right.
Probably a year later, I don't know how long. But we never, ever had a conversation about it,
Right.
per se. We don't conversate at all now.
About anything.
Anything.
Oh, we're back.
All right, y'all. I'm sorry. For whatever reason, they would have talked to us tonight. They would have called my phone.
They do.
But, thanks, bud. Well, like I said, for whatever reason, I wasn't even comfortable with myself at the time.
Right.
To be like, oh, yeah, I'm gay.
Right.
Because I wasn't. I don't think I was actually comfortable with my sexuality until maybe like 25.
It did, yeah.
And
Same for me.
And mind you, I did drag and everything during that time.
Yeah.
But I don't think I was actually comfortable with myself
Yeah.
till around 25. I think at 25, I accepted who I was. I accepted myself. And I was just like, okay, girl, we got this.
So, what would you go back and tell yourself, knowing what you know now?
I would have went back and I would have told that little boy in the church. You know, I went to church every Sunday, honey.
Yes.
I sung in the choirs. I wanted to be a junior deacon so bad. It never happened. Went back, I would have told myself, Jesus loves you.
Jesus.
I would have went back and said, Jesus loves you, no matter what. His love is unconditional. I would have went back and I would have told myself, it's okay. What they say, they're temporary. They're not going to be here next week, next month, next year.
Right.
I would have went back and I would have told myself, I was worth it. I would have. Because for so long, I thought I wasn't.
Yeah.
I thought I wasn't worth being loved. I thought I wasn't worth nothing, you know?
Yeah.
I thought that my self-esteem was always going to be low, or I wasn't going to appreciate myself, accept myself, which actually, made troubles in relationships.
Right.
Because if I don't like me, why should somebody else?
Right.
And I'm not even comfortable with being gay because the Bible says something else.
Right.
I mean, what's in the Bible, but yeah, hey. That's what I thought. I thought that I wasn't worth it.
Right.
So I would go back and I would tell that little boy, it's going to be okay. It's going to be all right. I would have said, don't take the byway out. Be you.
Right.
I would have told him to put his head up, put his shoulders back. If they don't love you now, they're going to love you later.
Or they won't.
Well, they won't.
That part.
But they will.
But they will.
Because to know you is to love you.
Hello.
So I would have definitely told myself you're worth it. You are. And that would have took a lot of mess away, okay?
Yeah, that's true.
Because I believe, I see, you said you weren't going to be able to talk. You were going to be listening. And I said, no, you're not. You're going to be able to talk. And I'm over here running my mouth.
Well, no, I just want to, I think that what you just spoke on is a common thing among the gay community in relationships, where they say, why do gay men have such strange relationships, and we do this different and we do that different, and blah. It's because of overcoming what you had to overcome in the early ages of your life.
And with me, it was like, that little boy was just like, okay, what do I have to offer?
Right.
I didn't know what I had to offer.
Right.
So I was like, well, let me just have the sex.
Yeah.
I know I can do that good, great, excellent, fantastically. No complaints.
Living in the closet
with
triggers.
No hands. So
living in the closet triggers a lot of other issues.
Yeah. So I mean, I come from a dark place. I mean, I'm still. Sometimes even when you come out the closet, you may not be in the dark place anymore, but you're still in the shadow of it.
Right.
And I believe I was in the shadow of it for so long.
Yeah.
To where it started to wear on me,
Yeah.
even after I came out, because bitch, she couldn't keep no friends. She couldn't keep nothing. She was like, I came out and I latched on to a group of gay people. And that went one way.
Right.
And that's a whole nother story within itself.
That went one way.
So I can't, we never go that far.
We're not.
Well, we get that another day, but it was just like, okay, when are you going to love you?
Right.
When? I didn't know when. I didn't know when it was going to come.
Yeah.
I didn't.
It's tough. It's tough. And like I said, everybody's story is different. everybody goes
Yeah,
through
because
a little bit of
you
something.
were a Catholic boy. I was in a black church. You know what they say about the gays of the black church?
Everything.
God didn't make Adam and Steve. He made Adam and who? Eve.
Yeah.
Not Eve and Evelyn.
Hello.
Eve and Adam.
Yeah.
Maybe Eve and Steve. Steve is gay.
Eve and
Apparently.
Steve.
Well, I never even met Steve.
Right.
I'm still. I met Steven. He's gay. But anyway.
Hey, Steven, girl.
But it was just like in the church. It was a different situation.
Yeah.
Cause I feel like they always looked at you like, oh, you need the prayer.
Yeah.
And I never forget, there was a time where I had family in from out of town, and they were doing altar prayer, and the uncle was like, "Oh, you gonna pray for this prayer?" I accept all prayer. You gonna always need it. Throw it in your back pocket, cash it later.
I don't know though.
But I went because when you're raised in a church, it's a respectability you have.
Yeah.
It's a different respect level.
Yeah.
So there are different things you do that you're not gonna do. Had I not been grounded in church with that respect that I had, I would have been out of control. Martell, bitch, I'm gay and what?
Right.
You want to fight?
Right.
Me being in church, it was just like, I'm not even going to address it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go too far with it. I'm not going to disrespect you because you are a member of the church, you're this, you're that.
Right.
I knew, which is good. It
Yeah.
really is good.
It helps.
Because I used to want to fight.
I just want to fight.
I was angry. I was angry inside because I didn't accept myself. And everybody coming out story is different. And mine, for years, I questioned my sexuality. And just like I said, it's a whole other story. I'm not going to get too deep into it. But I questioned it for years. And I didn't know if I was living the life I wanted to live that was for me or that someone gave me to live.
Yeah.
So, I can read to whatever y'all want to read into with that. It was a situation. So I fought with myself for years and years and years. I said I was around 25 and I finally said, mind you, at 25 I was already a drag queen, doing shows and getting bookings and living my gay life on the outside and being kiki and funny on Facebook, but deep down inside, that bitch was going through it.
Yeah.
She was going. Yeah, she went.
Yeah.
She went. She didn't drink for that. But she went through it. And still is.
Lord, well, that's your story. Thank you for sharing.
It's some of it, child.
It's some of it.
And the book will be coming out soon.
Yeah, these stories, child. There's, like you said, books can be written on some.
They didn't like it. I love pamphlet. I'm gonna have a book.
Some people literally. Okay.
I wish.
Everybody's story is different, and you go through. But
wait.
like we started this video with, you are not alone, and it will get better.
Hold on, I got 2 more minutes.
Oh shit.
Y'all know I came out twice.
This is true.
I came out not only as bi gay, but I actually come out as a drag queen, y'all. I think that was harder.
You think so?
Yeah.
My mom asked me that.
Because when we were gay, just gay. Now you know you were there. When we had first started doing drag back years ago, we used to, jump up in the face,
Yeah.
go out the window,
Yep.
go out the garage, come back in. Remember in Oswego, in North Road, we'd go into the bathroom right there by the garage,
Mm-hmm.
wash your faces off,
Clean up.
change your clothes,
Yep.
come out.
Yep.
Why is glitter in your face? I was at a gay club.
Glitters, yeah.
Glitter's everywhere. There's
Glitters
gays
everywhere.
love glitter. Glitter.
They do.
But it was like I had to come out as a drag queen. Now,
Oh, another
mind
secret
you,
life.
I was already doing drag for a while before I even told my mom,
Yeah.
"Hey, girl," because I remember she watching Sandra on RuPaul's Drag Race season 3,
Yeah.
and she's giving Sandra so much love. I'm like,
Yeah.
bitch, hold on. My face a little bit more beat than that.
Right.
Hold on, girl. Hold on. Because she loves her Sandra child. I think she likes Sandra more than me. But, yeah, I had to come out twice. I had to come out as a gay,
Yeah.
then turn around, come out again, drag queen. Which even, this is my gag, y'all. I just introduced my grandma Sunday to my Dominique.
You did?
Yeah,
Oh wow.
just Sunday.
Hmm.
I would tell you that. I was saying
No.
just Sunday, I showed her a video of Dominique. It was like, this is what I do.
Yeah.
This is not who I am or what I am.
Right.
It's what I do.
Yeah.
So yeah, she still
I feel
comes.
like some people can't make that distinction. Like it's just entertainment.
Yeah.
To quote a famous movie, honey, Tu Wong Fu, from Julie Wong. She said, when you are in a body and you have more fashion sense, too much for one gender, you have to do both.
I do.
Sometimes. And it's entertainment. There are straight men that do drag.
No, I ain't met one yet.
I haven't met one either, but
I heard about it.
Legend tells that they're out there, okay? Legend tells that they're out there.
Those are transvestites.
No.
Transvestite is a straight man who dresses like a woman to get sexual kicks.
Right. We're not talking about
I
sexual
ain't saw no drag queen.
We're talking about drag.
I don't know.
I've heard that there are straight men that dress up
Have you seen
drag
one?
just for entertainment. Not personally.
It's a unicorn.
It's a unicorn. It's
It's a unicorn.
Sasquatch. It's the Loch Ness Monster. It's out there. We ain't never seen it. But whatever.
But yeah, I came out the closet twice. And yeah. I think then I really cared. Now it's just like, like now I post Dominique on my Facebook, you know, share her own life, though.
My mom asked me that when I came out. She's like, so do you want to be a woman? And I was like, oh, no.
Oh, child.
No.
I remember before I came out to my mom, like for real. Well, when I came out to her, you know, by gay, whatever.
Right.
I still was in my authentic self. I decided I had to educate my mom.
Right.
And I remember on Saturdays or Sundays, I don't remember what day it was, Saturdays or Sundays, MSNBC used to do these specials. MSNBC about like coming out as gay, and they had all these specials about the ballroom scene and transitioning and all. I mean, they had some good shows.
Right.
And I would have my mom watch these shows so she could differentiate, you know the word. I make my own words, that's why I can't mispronounce them, okay? Differentiate the difference between a transgender, a drag queen, the difference between gay, bisexual. So I educated her. So when I said, hey, mom, you know, I be drag too, in her head, she knew what it was.
Right.
She didn't have to ask.
It wasn't such a shock.
What it was, because I educated her.
Yeah.
I had her watching RuPaul Drag Race. It wasn't like, oh, this is a funny kind of show. Look at this episode. No, it wasn't. No, girl, I'm low key educating you because I'm trying to show you who I am. But before I can show you who I am, I need you to understand it.
Right.
And so that's what I did.
Yeah.
So I educated my mom to who I was before she knew.
Right.
And I think that really helped her because I knew when I came out, when you're black, you come out. People actually, they don't ask you so many questions. They ask your mama questions.
True.
So I was like, let me get her together.
Yeah.
So when they come at her, she have a loaded pistol for their ass.
Right.
And she did.
Yeah.
Cause that was good.
Yeah. All right, y'all.
I can't talk too much.
Thank you so much, everybody, for the love. So much.
It wasn't that hard.
It wasn't. It's not terrible.
I did good.
It's not terrible. Like I said, like we said,
I'm just a very guarded person. I tell my business.
True.
Like people think, oh, Martell talk a lot on Facebook. I don't tell my business at all.
Yeah.
So I was just like, oh Lord, I'm gonna tell the people a real piece of me.
So we, like I said, we're gonna do this series starting off this month, probably for as long as we can, and maybe split it off on a different day, post the video up
because we have David who's gonna be coming doing the show. We have to do his on Thursday night.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I mean, we'll come at you what days we can. If not on Facebook Live, definitely check out YouTube.
And we will be coming to a podcast very soon.
A podcast, yes. Podcast
it's in the works right now.
We still got our show planned we want to do with a live audience and our location that is being offered to us so graciously by one of our...
Who's in the comments right now?
Yes, shout out Boog. What up, Boog?
We would not be in this location.
No.
We'll be at another location.
Yes.
Yes.
So we're going to get our lighting on point. We get a live audience and we, it's going to be cute. It's going to be real cute.
Well, remember to like and share the video.
Yes, please.
Comments, citizens, and questions, because next week we're going to be answering questions live on the show.
Yeah.
And we're going to be giving advice.
Yep.
So, be checking in with us. Y'all, thank y'all. Thank y'all for watching the show.
Yes.
And we appreciate you guys. And we'll be back when?
Wednesday, yeah.
And yes, we will. I will be at the gay parade working the float patrol on Sunday. Dana will be gone. Come send me some love.
Check out the Aurora Parade, the first Aurora
Actually,
Parade.
I'm going to try to vlog it.
You should. That'd be.
I'm going to try to vlog it.
You really need to because I want to see it.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm going to see all the floats anyway. So
yeah, I want to see that.
So I'll be at the end, so I'm going to see everything. So yeah, I'm definitely going to try to vlog it. But thank you guys. And like I said, if you guys have a child that's gay, If you guys know somebody, don't push them away. Don't call them those names. Give them a hug. Give them a kiss. Somebody love them. Let them know that somebody cares.
And if you see somebody in your community and you see them going through with their parents about them coming out, even if it's just in passing, in church, at the store, wherever, pull them aside. Hey, I know what you're going through. I know your family not with it, but I'm here for you.
And send them our way.
Yeah,
We will mentor.
for real. We're women of that age now where we taking kids under our wing. Okay, we got kids. We got children.
I have a couple children.
We got children. Okay,
Hoes.
so please.
All right.
We love you. Bye.
We love you guys. Thank you. Ah!
Sing it out. My
Hey. Hold on. The dance. The dance.
You're the only one my heart
I hit the
beats for.
button.
I know that you were mine.